Hello, already got us here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right now in this time, I'm getting for someone like you're closing out a lot of karma in this time. Like a lot of karmic cycles is being closed out in this time. And it could be feeling overwhelming. It could be feeling really, really overwhelming in this time. But these karmic cycles are needing to be cleared out so that you can, I saw extraordinary on the bottom of the deck so that you can know how extraordinary you are. You could be going through a lot of loss in this time as well. There's something about some patterns that are being closed out, some cycles that are being closed out in your life. And they could, like I said, they could be overwhelming in this time, but these cycles are needing to be closed out so that you can just see how powerful you are, how divine you are, how extraordinary you are. With lost, I'm getting like the things that you're losing is a part of the divine plan. The things that you have lost is a part of the divine plan. I'm getting like if it was a thing, that thing wasn't supposed to go with you to the next chapter. It's because when you, whatever this thing is that you may have had, that you may have lost, it was from an unhealed, this thing had an energy on it from an unhealed version of you. I hope that makes sense for someone. That's for someone. It's like there is this thing that you may have had, but you may have went through a loss with this thing, and it's because it can't go with you to this next level. When you got it, it was from a unhealed version of you, and because you're closing out cycles, because you're closing out these karmic cycles, these patterns that has been repeating over and over, this can't go with you on this next level because of the energy that it carries. You're no longer in that energy anymore. So that message is for someone, or you can fill in a blank with a person, place, or a thing. Yeah, wow, I can make it up. Lost just went ahead and came out. It went ahead and came out. I saw karma and loss at the beginning as I was pre-shuffling, and loss has gone ahead and came out. Yeah, it says sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. So love is taking over in this time right now. Love is trying to take over your life in this time. Love is trying to be the energy in this time. I haven't seen that card, but I'm getting that divine love card. In this time you could be having this love affair with spirit. This is what's happening in this time. A lot of people, places, and things are being removed so that you can gain this love affair with spirit. Yeah, with trust on the bottom of the deck. Yes, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest, longest trust in you to know exactly how to handle them. Yes, that is what's happening in this time. I had this conversation. I'm glad to speak on this. I had this conversation with someone, and they were just telling me, like, and I'm getting, and this is why I believe that this conversation even got brought up, because I believe I'm supposed to bring it here, and I'm because there could be some that is feeling this same way. But she was speaking to me, and she was just saying that, she was saying like she's in this time in her life of healing, and that, in this time of healing, she's realizing that she quit like doing the stuff that she wanted to do, like, and now she's in this energy of going back to what she truly wanted to do. Like she took some time in her life. She did everything other than the dream that she really wanted to do, and now she's healing in this time, and now she's realizing that by her not doing what she wanted to do, by her not accomplishing the dream that she wanted for herself. It took her down different paths, and it made her not be true to herself, and it made her not believe in herself, and that's what she was telling me. And she also said, like, she grew weary. She also said when she was going after, like, when she was moving forward towards, like, her dream or whatever, she was telling me how she had grew weary. She told me how she had grown weary, and she said she also had got tired of the competition. And she was speaking to me. She was like, and she's like, you don't understand this. You don't know what I'm saying. I'm like, you have no idea. And I was just telling her, like, you have no idea is what you just, like, that last, everything you said, but especially that last statement of what you said. She just got tired of the competition, because she was just speaking of, like, how like, she didn't know where the competition was coming from, but and then I finished it for her. I was like, you just know it's the energy. I was like, yes, I felt that same way. It's like, you don't know who, like, you don't know exactly, like, you can get a feeling of who it is, but you don't really know what it is. And you don't know who it is or where it's coming from. That's what I meant to say. But you can feel it. And when you're moving towards what you want to do, and you're already growing weary, that energy can take over. So what I ended up telling her, what I end up speaking about, what I end up, like, just saying in that moment is, I was just basically telling her not to, like, beat herself up about it, and to know that everything happens for a reason. And I was just letting her also know how proud I am of her, of just coming to that realization and healing that much to even come to the realization, like, hey, I never fully went after my dreams, and I'm going to go after that dream that I've always wanted. And I was also giving her, positive light on how she was able to acknowledge that she had grew weary, and the reason why, because most people may feel as though they're crazy for thinking like that, like they feel this energy that's weighing them down. They feel this energy of depleting them, but they can't call it out. So for her to be like, she got tired, she got weary of, fighting in that energy of just competition. And she was like, she didn't know where this energy was coming from, but she just felt that energy. She said she just grew tired, and you heard it from her heart. I heard it from her heart. And basically, I was just telling you, like, the reason why that even happens, the reason why certain stuff like that even happens is because, because of who you are, because of your light, you are moving towards the right direction. It's just things like that there's an energy within this. Okay, so let's say it's a person that's competing, or let's speak on just the energy. This energy knows that you have this light within you. So what this energy tries to do is mimic or compete against that energy, because it knows that is a way that it can defeat you. But you don't realize the reason why it can work, because you don't realize yet who you are. You don't realize yet how powerful you are. But this energy knows how powerful you are. That's why this energy tries to compete. That's why this energy tries to mimic. And when this energy does that and you're already weary, that's how you end up getting broken down. But it's all a part of the divine plan, because what ends up happening when you're going through this is you get to, if you really want to learn, you really want to grow, and you really see it as, and you allow yourself to learn and grow instead of ignore or be the victim. And not saying like you don't deserve that time of being the victim, because we've all been there, but moving forward and moving past that, liberating yourself from the victim and really seeing, okay, this is teaching me something. And so it goes to that divine love card that I was speaking of. It's like you're gaining that interconnection, like you gaining that love affair with yourself, and you're learning yourself. See, the reason why that energy is able to defeat you like that, because you don't know who you are yet. But like I said, that energy knows who you are. That energy knows how powerful you are. That energy knows how extraordinary you are. And that's why it comes with its best mimics. That's why it comes with its best competition, to try to make you feel as though you're not who you are, but you are. You just got to go through this journey, this sacred journey of learning. You just got to go through this sacred journey of learning just how divine you are, how powerful you are, how extraordinary you are, how protected you are, supported you are. See, this energy does not want you to know that. This energy does not want you to know how unconditionally loved you are, how protected you are, supported you are, extraordinary you are. It doesn't. And so it tries to, and this is why it comes hard like that. And it tries to mimic everything you do. It tries to mimic everything you do. But this is what I was telling. I was like, but what we don't realize is if this energy is playing this part like this, that means this energy don't know itself. And this is why it has to look at other people's lights and try to deplete other people's light, so that matter of fact, this is what I said to her. I said, you not knowing yourself was feeding this energy. You not knowing yourself, and I noticed some of the stuff that I was telling her, I was speaking to me, and that's what was so beautiful about this conversation. This is how I know it was divinely guided. But I was saying, like, you not knowing yourself, you not really having all that interconnection, having true interconnection with, source, with yourself, and you not knowing, going within and healing and doing what needs to do. You fed this energy. You basically not knowing who you are was feeding this energy. This energy fed off you not knowing who you are. This energy fed off the lack of knowledge that you knew that you didn't know that you had within you. The support, it fed off you not knowing how divine you are, how extraordinary you are, how powerful you are. It fed off that. So that's why I was able to deplete your light like that. That's why I was able to deplete you like that and make you feel weary and give up, because you didn't know yourself. And that's why you had to go on these patterns, this path with these patterns, repeating the same things, learning the same things over, closing out these cycles, and eventually learning how to close out this cycle so that you can know how you learn how you are, know how you are, gain the knowledge, gain the wisdom, gain the trust, gain the independence, gain the truth, gain the interconnection, gain all of that along this journey, so that when it's time again, you know who you are. And even if you kind of slightly doubt it, even if you kind of slightly fearful, you still have the truth. You still know what to do to go within. You still have the tools. You still have divine with you to remind you over and over just how powerful you are. And this is what I was just speaking to her. It got so in depth. It got so in depth and rich. Like, it was very, very potent. It was a potent energy. And I was just like, yeah, but I was just basically letting her know, like, this energy feeds off that, and that's how it wins. And well, at that moment, that's how it wins, because I use this word too. I said this energy is very clever. I was saying, like, this energy can be very clever because it can look like you, talk like you, and everything. It can try to really be you. It can try to really mimic you. But it's not a real version of you. It's just really an unhealed version of you, because when you really look at it, when you really reverse everything, if an energy competing with you like this, if an energy trying to go against you like that, do they truly know themselves, or does this energy truly know how powerful it can be, or it is, And so I was letting her know this, and I was just letting her know, like, it worked. I was just basically, no sugarcoating on it, but I basically just let her know, like, it worked for a lot of us, until we get to know who we are. And that's why I was saying, like, the victim phase is necessary, because we deserve that energy, we deserve that vulnerability, we deserve that grace. But it's like moving forward from it, and now moving forward from it, we gotta realize just how powerful we are. We gotta gain that interconnection with self. We gotta figure out what's going on within that's causing us to, causing certain things to even happen, causing certain situations and things to even happen. And so I was just letting her know how proud I am of her, of just her healing, to even speak a truth like that, because a lot of people hold that back, because you, like I said, you don't want to sound crazy. You don't want to sound crazy you feel like there's an energy that is depleting you, or there's an energy that is competing with you, but you don't know what this energy is. You can you feel that it's a family member, you feel like it's a friend, or you feel like it's someone you don't even really know, but you can't put a finger on it, so you just keep hush about it, and you just gotta deal with it. You gotta, but for her to be honest about it and be real about it, and know that energy is real. I called it out for her and just let her know, like, that take courage. I see your healing, because even to be able to express, see, a lot of you all are opening up. And forgive me if I went around the world, but I know that spoke to someone. I know it did. I know it did. But a lot of you all are learning how y'all are healing, and y'all learning how to express. And I'm guided to say, like, you have to give yourself more grace and credit of just how far you come, and pay attention to what you're expressing. Pay attention to what you're expressing, because that expression is so powerful. Remember, there was a point in time you couldn't put what you were going through in words. Remember, there was a time where you couldn't put what you wanted to say, or what you wanted to, or how you felt, into words. Remember, there was a time of that. I know that energy. It was a time that you couldn't express yourself. It was a time that you were so blocked that you couldn't express yourself. But now I'm guided to say to you, pay attention to what you've been expressing. Pay attention to what you just let out, or however you expressed it. It's powerful, it's potent, and it just shows the healing that you've done within self. That just shows the healing that you, and the trust that you chose to have along this journey, and just how far you've come. It's powerful, it's beautiful, it's amazing, and you're extraordinary. And Divine is wanting you to know this. Divine is wanting you to know how extraordinary you are. And to know, I just saw expansiveness on the bottom of the deck. And now I see inner power. And to know, like, you have the inner power with individuality and surrender. Wow. So, I was letting her know that, everything happens for a reason. And, like, just letting her know, like, you're at the right place at the right time. And that energy can't win. Even though for her, it was like 20 years ago, probably even more, 20 plus years ago, age doesn't, like I've said before, age has absolutely nothing to do with how limitless you are, how divine you are. So this happened, I want to say longer than that, 30 plus years ago. And she's telling me, like, she wants to go out, move forward on this dream that she has for herself, that she's always had for herself, but she let doubt and fear get the best of her. You want to know what she said? She said, she told me, like, this dream that she had, right? We was in the conversation, and, like, she was telling me, like, within the conversation, at the beginning, she was telling me about the dream as well. And she was just saying, like, if I told you the reason why I gave up, I already know your mouth. Basically, she was just like, I already know your mouth. And so, I was like, what was it? And she was like, she just got tired of the competition. And I was like, wow. And, like, she went on talking. I was like, you have no idea just how your story is the same or similar to someone else's. You probably think that you sound vulnerable saying this, or, but I was just letting her know, like, no, I don't feel no type of way with that. I know exactly what you're saying. Because that energy is real. Because it be within your own family. It be your own friends. It be people you don't even know. It be people you don't even know. People that, just, may think that you have it all and want the stuff that you have. Or not the stuff that you have, or just want the life that you have. I just put the deck on right action and guidance. What you're going through is the right action, and you're being divinely guided. As I look at the bottom of the deck, it says your path. Wow, can't make it up. With gratitude, it just wanted to flip over. Yes, you just never know. You just never know what's going on. I have your energetic clearing as I'm looking at the bottom of the deck now as well. Clear out your energy. That's why it's important to clear out your energy. so that you can get that weariness, so you get that energy out of your energy, because that energy is not yours. With worth and sacrifice, as I split the deck. Intuition. Your intuition has been telling you something about a person, place, or thing, you know. But like I was saying, like there's you just never know. You never know. And it could be close, but you just feel the end. Like I keep saying you never know. It's like you know, but you can't put your finger on it. You know that it's someone mimicking you. You know that there's someone trying to replicate you, but you can't put the energy on it. You may be guided to the person as well, but you like, nah, you know, you like, nah, that type of stuff don't happen. No, it's no one like that. No, this person don't even know me. No, this person, you know, whole time this person could be wanting your life. Whole time this person could be wanting the people, places, and things that you have. You just never know, you know. I mean, you know, I keep saying you never know, but it's like, you don't be wanting to like really like put that as the truth and just stamp it. I know for me that was part of the case. Like I didn't want to just put that as a truth and just stamp it there, you know, with outrageous openness. As I just look at the bottom of the deck. But what the thing about that type of energy is, it took a lot for you to be who you are. It has taken a lot for you to be who you are, and to try to be you will take away from whatever energy that's trying to be you, and it don't benefit them at all, because you've been through your own path. Remember, we saw surrender, we saw individual path. We saw your path and individual. We all have our own individual paths that is tailored to us, and we are here to experience it the way that we need to experience it, because it's going to help us evolve into the beings that we are meant to evolve and be. And so if someone else is trying to be you, mimic you, compete against you, that's taken away from them really, and it's really going to war with your brother or sister, or, you know, if you look at it like that, your brother or sister, for absolutely no reason, because you have your own individual path, and you have no idea with the journey that they've been through. But trying to be all in their energy and try to compete against them, what you do is you put yourself on this. What ends up happening is now you producing more cycles for you on your journey, unnecessary cycles on you for your journey. I'm talking about the energy that's trying to compete. What ends up happening is they create unnecessary illusions, cycles on their journey, trying to compete, you know, because that doesn't come from a loving place. I really hope that made sense. I really do. And so what ends up happening is a lot of lessons got to get learned on that path as well, if the individual choose to see it as learning lessons rather than, you know, allowing themselves to be defeated really by their own sword that they created. I split the deck on right action and inner child. So in this time, someone could be in this time healing their inner child, or you may be guided in this time to continue to heal, go within and heal that inner child, have compassion for that inner child, or continue to heal that inner child. It says, for inner child, it said, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to his deepest needs and feelings. Yeah, a lot of this probably stemmed from inner child wounds. You know, a lot of this discouragement, a lot of the root of why, you know, certain stuff was even to happen was from your inner child, was from your childhood. Wow, with faith, as I look at the bottom of the deck, you're being guided in time to have faith in this time, and to give love to that vulnerable child, that vulnerable inner child. Remember, I said have compassion for yourself. And it's really along the way will also help you to have compassion, not just for yourself, but for others as well. Do you know how challenging it is? But I had to learn, and I'm sure that some of you all are learning this as well. Like, you are already having to have compassion for yourself. You're already learning how to have love and compassion for yourself. Now, to double that, to learn, and remember, we saw outrageous openness. To learn what you have to learn for yourself, then have to learn what you have to learn for another individual. That's powerful. That's non-duality. That's divine. You're learning on your end what you need to learn. Then you're learning, okay, this is why this person is acting like this. And you're being guided to have love and compassion for them. It could be challenging, but that's where the integrity comes from. Wow. Detachment. Like you're being guided to let go of that loss. Let go of the things that you lost. Detach from it. To let everything flow. To know anything that you've lost. You're being guided, and it's time to detach from the past of it. And to allow yourself to become new. With Limitless that just came out. And to allow yourself to know how limitless you are. See yourself open to receiving the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Wow. And I just saw, I split the deck on karma and trust. You're limitless. See, the same way that you felt defeated, I'm getting this. The same way that you felt that you had got defeated is going to be the same way that's going to help you get what is meant for you. Remember, we saw karma, and what was on it when I split it? I just split it. What just happened? Karma and trust. Yeah, karma and trust. It's like full circle. I said this in a previous message. Everything's going to come in full circle for you. The same thing that with the outrageous opens on the bottom of the deck right now, and right action follow behind it. But yes, the same thing. I'm getting like the same thing that defeated you is going to be this. It's something that's going to happen when it comes to karma, where everything is going to work out and you're being guided to trust. Remember, it even says it here. See yourself open to receiving the most miraculous ways. Divine can use anything and anyone. Then I have here companionship. I have here deepening and companionship. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Then I have your companionship. Give someone your complete presence in it, isn't it? Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. With divine abundance on the bottom of the deck, inner child went ahead and came out. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to tell you how I have it. I have here. So, in this time, you're deepening your connection with the divine. And you're being guided to respond, to let everything beat and flow and trust in this time. There may have been I'm getting with this loss, there are some people, places, and things that you may have lost, but I'm getting there's people that's in your life that you're being shown right now to give companionship to give love to give the present moment to. So there may have been people, places, and things that you may have lost in the past, but I'm getting whatever you have right now, you're being guided to just be in the present moment and to let whatever it is be a gift, and let yourself, let that present moment within whatever it is be a gift. So I'm getting letting go of the past and whatever is in your life now, being present in it. Yes, and you're being guided in this time to detach from the past, to heal and detach from the past, the old wounds of the past, to heal them, to give them to the divine, and to let them flow and let go. outrageous openness keep wanting to come out. Outrageous openness and love followed behind it. With receiving, yeah, outrageous openness, love, and receiving. I want to read love. It says, divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. Wow. And I just spoke of person, place, or thing, so that could really be significant for someone. And then with this receiving, it says, every day becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust in my inner guidance. I'm going to pick up the overall cards. Wasn't expecting this message to be long. And we are on 30 minutes. I'm going to get the overall message. 4 cards. What is the overall message for those who are listening? It time for me to pick up this deck? Yep, it was. All right, we have here change, body, change, body, abundance. Abundance felt is on limitless and outrageous openness. Body is on detachment and inner child, and changes on flow and deepening. Wow, that's speaking on its own. All right, one more. Oh, well, 2 more came out. Well, is that 3? No, it's 2. Ambition, enjoyment. All right, change. First card is change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Then we have here body. Show me divine how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Abundance. Divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. And it's funny that this card speaks of love, because that's the card that it was on. The ambition card was on love, the love card. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Wow. Please use me for the good. Then I have enjoyment is on receiving. And enjoyment says striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear divine. Wow. And that was on receiving. Wow, so I really hope that this message resonated with you all. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.